Hello everyone and welcome back to jQuery on Codecademy. So in the last lesson we saw what jQuery is about and why we're learning it before JavaScript. Well, I mean, we have learned JavaScript, but why Codecademy is recommending it to us before JavaScript. We also learned a few simple things and I would recommend you watch that video. Also, if you haven't watched my HTML and CSS videos, then those are also recommended because a lot of the things we're going to be doing now will include the things that we have learned in HTML and CSS. So you might be lost at what we're doing if you don't know that. But if you don't really want to look at that or already know that, then just continue watching, you should be fine. So let's start off this lesson with linking your HTML and JavaScript files. Great, now we need to link our HTML page to our jQuery script to our jQuery magic, so our jQuery magic will affect our HTML. So just like we need a link tag to connect our HTML and CSS, we need a script tag to connect our HTML and jQuery. The tag looks like this, so it's similar to AngularJS. Note that the script tag is not self-closing. It requires a closing/script tag. Although it's all in the code that's all needed is in the first tag, in the opening tag. Which is quite weird, that rarely happens, but oh well. So instructions, I don't know what happened with my highlighting there. Oh well, it's going to bug me, but oh well. Add a script tag to index.html. Its type should be text/JavaScript and its source should be script.js. So that should go in the body. And if I remember correctly, at the very bottom as well. So script, and that is not how you spell script. There we go. And then /script. I always like to do my opening and closing tags before I do anything else. And we want type equals text/JavaScript. If I can find C, there we go. And source equals script.js. There we go. Let's see if that's correct. Good. Let's move on. Getting started. Next we'll need to start up our jQuery magic using the $parentheses document.ready syntax you've seen. It works like this. So the $parentheses says, hey jQuery, things are about to happen. So putting document between the parentheses tells us what we're about to work our magic on. So you're going to be doing something to this, whatever is in the parentheses, or in this case, HTML document itself. And then .ready is a function or basic action in jQuery. It says, hey, I'm going to do stuff as soon as the HTML document is ready. So whatever goes in ready parentheses is the jQuery event that occurs as soon as HTML document is ready. So this syntax, a $parentheses document .ready something, says when the HTML document is ready or loaded, do something. We'll show you how to replace something with an action in the next exercise. So note that .ready ends with a semicolon. Don't forget the semicolon like I usually do. This tells jQuery that you're done giving it a command. So once this HTML document, what this syntax does is once this HTML document loads, it's going to do something. Or that something can be replaced with another action. So our instructions, add that syntax basically, call in script.js. Isn't that it? It's already kind of been added for us. That's weird. Okay, call in, and remember the document is special. It's not an HTML element like p or div, so it doesn't go in quotes. So you can just go as it is because it's already there. And if you don't have this, then literally just write this out or copy and paste this. So let's move on. The functional approach. Perfect, now we need to put something inside our ready function. Sorry about the motorbike outside, don't know what's going on. So remember, when we say function, you can think action. Functions are basic unit of doing work in jQuery. For this reason, jQuery includes a function keyword. The syntax looks like this. So function and then whatever you're doing. So this is the function, and you have a name for the function usually, and whatever you call it, then you can call it once again, and so that you don't have to rewrite the function over and over, you can call it over and over instead of... So you have, if you have 5 lines in here, those 5 lines you will only have to write out once instead of 5 times if you need this stuff done 5 times. And then every time you need it, you can just say, well, I need this function, and just write 1 line instead of 5. If that makes sense. So if we add our function inside our .ready, jQuery will run the code in our function as soon as the HTML document loads. The syntax would then look like this. Remember, we end our jQuery statements with a semicolon to tell JavaScript that we are done with that particular thing. So place a function inside your .ready. Okay, that's already being done as well. You don't need to put anything inside your function's curly braces yet. We'll get to that in the next exercise. Usually, if you don't have anything in between here, you get an error, I believe, but I guess for now it's going to work. Okay, let's move on. Electronic slide, whatever they mean by that. Let's see. Almost there. Now we just need to include an action in the body of our function. In this case, we'll make a header div for our HTML page slide into view. So between the curly braces of our function, so that's in here, we'll want to turn our div into a jQuery object, so jQuery can manipulate it. Much like we use .ready on document, we'll use the slide down action on our div jQuery object. So inside .slideDown's parentheses, we'll want to tell it how quickly to slide down. Let's enter slow. Oh, so we can just enter an actual word instead of a number. Okay, that's interesting. Instructions on line 2 in script.js make a div into a jQuery object. So it's basically saying this, but instead of document, put div. Oops, not at. That, and call that .slideDown. Inside the parentheses of it, type slow, so jQuery knows how quickly to slide your div down. Let's see. I didn't see anything go on in there, but I don't think we actually had anything. Let's actually try to put something in the div though. So let's put, I don't know, that. And is it going to work? Is it going to do anything? Okay, I will come back once I figure this out. Well, this is the only way that I can find to do it, and it's not displaying it, but if you were probably going to do it in actual jQuery, if you got actual software to compile and run it, then you would probably see this just go down, slide slowly. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this lesson, then please give it a like, share and subscribe. If you didn't like it though, please give me a comment why you didn't like it and press the dislike button so that I can improve for next time. But until that next time, thank you guys so much for watching and goodbye.